Alright guys, let's jump into this little day to nighttime glam. I kind of have a look in mind, so we'll see how it turns out. What do I want to do? Let's start with our skin. Alright, so we're going to start with our skin first, and I'm going to prime today using the Tatcha. God, I'm dysfunctional. We are going to prime today using the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. Love this stuff. This stuff smells so good. Just applying that mainly to my T-zone, just to fill in all my fine lines and pores. For foundation, we are going to be diving into one of my favorites from the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. Love this stuff. The only thing I don't like about it is that it smells like paint thinners. So that's fine. Oh, that does not match. Whoops, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Hee hee. But like, that really doesn't match. I'm gonna try to mix in some of my Fenty Beauty foundation just to lighten this up a little bit, because this is real tan and I'll look like an Oompa Loompa if I just use this. Do I look cute? Okay, we're gonna blend with our Buddha blenders. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel like foundation is always the most like boring thing to watch on YouTube, but like also at the same time like the most interesting. Like doing my skin and my foundation is always one of my favorite parts of my routine, and I like seeing how other people do it, but like at the same time, like I feel like it's just like hella boring, like really boring. Like you're just sitting there watching someone go like this for like 5 minutes, but like I don't know, it's like intriguing at the same time, you know? You feel me? Boom, skin looking good, skin looking good. All right, let's go on this little drugstore kick we have going on. Not really, because we use the Tatcha primer, which is like
hella expensive, and then
a Wet n Wild foundation, which is like $2. So,
you know, this is drugstore.
That was kind of the point that I was trying to make. Wow, Erica, that's really, you're a loser. Okay. For concealer today, I'm going to be using, this is the Revlon Conceal and Define Concealer. This is the lightest shade I could find, and it's C1, and it works for me. It's not as bright as I would like it, but you know, it works. I'm really bad about getting stuff that works for me in the winter. Like, I always tend to buy makeup when it's warmer outside and, you know, I'm tan and, you know, hanging out in the sun. So products will work for me, and then I'll come around to winter time and I'm like, why is that orange? Like the foundation today, I'm sure I got that when it was warmer outside. And then I'm just like lazy and I don't want to go out and buy paler colors because I don't want to accept the fact that I'm frickin' white and I should fake tan more. But, you know, this kind of smells like paint thinners too. Oh my God. Don't you hate when you put like a wet product on your face and then you get like something itching? Something itches. Okay. Something's tickling me. Oh, what is tickling me? Oh my God. That was like a violent tickle. Like very violent. Alright, so now we are going to set our faces. I'm going to be using my Beauty Blender and my RCMA No Color Powder. Alrighty guys, I'm going to do my brows off of camera real quick and I will be right back. Alrighty guys, brows are complete and I zoomed you in nice and close so we can focus on the eyes together. I kind of have a look in mind, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. I have a couple of palettes here. I think I'm just gonna dip around and kind of play and see what we come up with. I have a better vision for what I want like the nighttime to be. So we're gonna kind of play around the daytime and see what we come up with. Okay, so the two palettes that I have sitting on my desk that I'm kind of taking inspiration from are the Morphe 3502, which looks like this. And then the other palette that I have is also by Morphe. This is the 35R, and she looks like this. And then also I have sitting here this is the Lunar Beauty Life is a Drag palette, and she looks like this. I'm definitely not going to be playing with the bolder colors. I just am kind of feeling the neutrals and maybe that legendary shade for the nighttime look, but we will see. So for daytime makeup, I actually keep things pretty simple, believe it or not. Most of the time, I won't even wear eyeshadow at all just because that's how I roll. I don't got time for it most days, but I'm going to do just a little bit just to kind of show you how you can take one eyeshadow look and turn it into something else without having to completely wipe it off. So I'm feeling something very soft, not too crazy, just something simple. So I think that's what we're gonna aim for. I'm first gonna dip into that very first shade in the Morphe 3502. I'm going to take that on a little fluffy brush, looks like this. And we're just gonna kind of work that into the crease, keeping it very soft. I'm gonna start on my outer corner, just starting with circular motions and buffing that in. So I'm kind of just keeping that shade on the outer corner and very slightly bringing it in. Nothing crazy, just following my natural eye shape. You can see just like that. Ooh, this brush is good. I forgot about this. This is the Morphe R38 brush. It's a good brush. Hi. Alright, so this is what we have so far. Really soft and simple. Okay, what do I want to dip into next? I think I'm going to dip into the shade literally right below that. Oh wait, these shades have names. Oh, okay. So the first shade that I dipped into is called Universal, and then this shade I'm dipping into is called Flux. Cute. Same brush, new color. We're gonna pretty much do the exact same thing. At first, I'm kind of patting it on the outer corner. Alrighty guys, so this is what we have for the eye look so far. Very simple, very easy. This is honestly how I do my makeup on a daily basis. I tend to keep it matte just because those are safer for me. I do have slightly hooded lids, so if I do shimmer, I have to just be a little bit more precise with that, and I normally don't have as much time to do that, especially if I'm just trying to get out the door, go to work, all that kind of stuff. So this is what we're having right now, and for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna mimic everything that I did on the top to the bottom. So we're gonna keep it super, super easy, which we love. All right, so I'm going to take a little bullet brush just like this. This is the E18 brush, and I'm just gonna dip into both those shades, but the first one that we dipped into first, the Universal shade, run that under the lash line. And I will keep this, I won't pull this in all the way because I don't want it to be too smoky, so I'll just kind of keep it on the outer corner. Okay, so the camera or the microphone decided to die on me and didn't film any of the audio of this completed look. So I'm going to talk you through everything that I did and insert the clips here so you can see what I did. I apologize for this. I will try to make sure that doesn't happen again. Still learning all this technical stuff. Okay, so we finished off the eyeshadow, and basically all that I did is applied some mascara. I applied the Benefit Roller Lash. This is one of my favorite mascaras. For daily wear, I only do mascara. I don't normally do lashes. It kind of depends on what I'm doing, but for a look like this, I like to just keep it very soft and stick with mascara. Then we moved on to the skin. So for the skin, what we did, we bronzed very lightly using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. It's one of my favorites, and it smells like a tropical dream. I use it on a big giant fluffy brush, as you can see here, and we just bronzed the skin up a little bit. No contouring, just kept it nice and soft. I did decide to clean up my edges a little bit, which you will see. For blush, we dipped into the Juvia's Place Saharan Blush palette, and I dipped into the shade Zoba, which is a shimmery blush, and I applied that to my cheeks. And then for my highlight, I just used the Lancome Absolute powder, and I just applied that to my cheeks and my cheekbones. And then for lips, I decided to keep things pretty monochromatic, and I went in with the Kylie Cosmetics Velvet Liquid Lipstick in the shade Commando, and then did a little setting spray, and that is the completed daytime look. Woo! Okay, we got through that. Now we're going to move on to turning this into a nighttime look. So this is what you have during the day. You know, it's wearing great. You still look cute. By the end of the day, you might need to touch up a little bit, but that's fine. We will go through all of that, and we are going to zhuzh this up. So let me pull you guys in a little bit closer, and we will get rolling. Alrighty, so let's turn this look into a nighttime glam situation, okay? So essentially, we are just going to be zhuzhing this and glamming this up and kicking it up a notch a little bit more. So we are going to go in with some more eyeshadows, smoke it out, and I will walk you through everything. Okay, so we're gonna work with the same palettes that we were working on just to keep things simple and easy, and these are plenty of colors. So we are just going to deepen this a little bit more. I am going to start by taking the shade Spice in the 3502 palette, and I'm going to take that on a little bit more of a tapered blending brush. This is a JH35, and we're going to apply this to our crease and start to kind of smoke things out a little bit more. Okay, and now with the same brush, we're gonna dip into the shade So Warm, and we're going to deepen that even further. This one I'm keeping a little bit lower and more so on the outer corner. Going in with an even smaller brush, this is a JH40. We're gonna dip into the shade Toast right next to that brown that we used before, and we're just gonna further deepen this. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So we just transformed what we did before into this. So we just added some deeper colors. We smoked it out a little bit more. And now we're gonna go in with a little bit more shimmer. I'm going to be taking the Life's a Drag palette. I'm going to be dipping into the Legendary shade, which is this guy right here. If you wanted to stick to the Morphe palettes that we were using earlier, you totally can. There's plenty of gorgeous shimmers in these palettes, so you could definitely pick from one of those, but I just love the formula of this one, so I'm gonna dig into this. At first, I'm just gonna take it on my finger and apply it right to the center.
Oh, that is so good.
All right, so I think I want to make this look a little bit more of a halo look. So I'm going to go back in with that very small blending brush. I'm going to dip into this shade So Warm and just really lightly kind of blend out that inner corner right there. All right, so this is what we have for the top of the eyes. It was actually super easy to do, as you saw. So let's go ahead and move on to our lower lash line. There is a shadow over here and it makes it look like I have eyeshadow like falling down on my face, but I don't.
It's very frustrating and rude.
So ignore that. All right, so I'm going to take that same little pencil brush and I'm gonna dip into the shade Toast first. And I'm going to run that really tight along my lower lash line. All right, same brush, I just cleaned it off. I'm going to dip into So Warm and we are going to blend that out. I'm going back in with the small blending brush, the JH40, and I'm gonna dip into that first shade that we used in the daytime look, the universal shade, and I'm just going to buff this out even further. Just kind of bringing some more warmth underneath my eyes. I'm going to pop some black in my waterline really quick. I'm going to take a flat brush like this and dip into a little bit of black and just rub that up right along my lash line and waterline just to kind of blend that black in. All right, guys, so this is what the look looks like so far. I just went ahead and added some black to my waterline and my tight line and just smoked that out using the So Warm Toast and just a little bit of black. I went for something really sexy and smoky. You could totally just reapply some mascara and kind of touch up your lashes if you wanted to, or you could apply some false ones. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to do that off of camera real quick and I will be right back. All right, so this is the eyes, all complete, very sexy, very smoky, very dramatic. I just popped on some lashes, touched up my lower lashes with some mascara, and we are good to go. And now we're gonna move on to the rest of the face to make this look a little bit more cohesive so it's not like boom, smoky bold eyes, and then just kind of very soft skin. So we did not contour earlier today, so now we are going to go in and contour. I'm going to go in using this Wet n Wild contour. This is the Mega Glow Contour Palette Contouring Palette Contour, okay. This is in the shade Dulce de Leche. All right, I'm gonna take that on a little, what is this? This is a M523 brush. Dip into that and we're just gonna sculpt these cheeks. All right, for blush, I'm going to be dipping back into the same palette. I'm gonna dip into this bright, like orangey shade. I'm just gonna use a little bit of that and add some more color to our cheeks. Now we can highlight. So we're gonna dip back into that Wet n Wild highlight that we were using. And I'm going to take a little bit of a smaller brush this time. I'm going to take this on a M521 brush. And I'm gonna dip into that highlight, really get in there. I'm gonna spray that with some setting spray. And I'm gonna spray my face as well, just a little bit. And I'm going to just gently apply that. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm just going to touch up my lipstick. I actually love this color with this look, so I'm just gonna touch this up. All right, I did overline slightly, just right at the top, right at the Cupid's bow. I think I'm gonna go in with a gloss. All right, so I'm gonna top it off with some gloss. This is the Dose of Color in the shade Over the Top. It's just like a clear gloss with some gold glitter in it. I'm just going to apply that right to the center of the lips. And then just finishing my skin off with a little bit more setting spray. Alrighty guys, this is the completed look from daytime to nighttime. This was such a fun video to make for you guys, and I absolutely love how both looks turned out, but this one, oh, I am feeling it right now. Mama is ready to go out and have some fun. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more videos just like this one. If you'd like to follow me, all my social media information will be down below. Please do so. It's a big family and I love to make new friends, so come say hi and let me know what you think about this look down in the comments below. Alrighty guys, I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye.